There we go. Going actually, we're going live right now. That's there. We're live. See where it said we're live. Hello, We Tree Bonsai. I was trying to set up this webcam because it's 1080, and what I was going to do was grind this handle, but it's taking forever. So I'm just going to use the laptop and just do a short live stream, chit chat. And tonight I'll set this camera up, let it run overnight. I don't know why it's taking so long. It must be a lot of software. As a matter of fact, I'm going to unplug it. And there's Billy.
Hello.
Since this is a work, expect a lot of people to show up. Hello, Zeph. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Hangouts. I never did much with Hangouts. I just never got it, you know. Just like Blogger, I have a blog, but I only did a few things with it, and that was it. I never went back to it. Hey, David. So, Zeph and David, where are y'all? What part of the world are you in? I know where Wheatree is. She's in the state I'm in. Well, I'm working on a knife here. Oh, Wisconsin. I gotta say it. You cheesehead. I already forgot. Oh, this wood is. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna aim this camera down a little bit. Hey, Moscow, Idaho. I would say Moscow. Well, that's cool, but Idaho's cool too. I don't live in BC, David. BC is my channel name, and what it is the first initial of my first name and the first initial of my wife's first name. Hey, Chase, how are you? And my name's Brad. My wife's name's Charlie. And that was the name of our trucking company back when we were trucking. And this, well, it could be B because he's Billy. Anyway, this is Goncalo Alves. I don't know how well you can see that wood. And this is the knife formerly known as Swamp Diva. And somebody come up with a really cool name. I think I'm going to choose that name, the Dinner Skinner. I don't want to call it Swamp Diva anymore because it's small knife, but it's good for skinning. I mean, it fits my hand, especially if you put some jimping right here. And it's a perfect size skinning knife. So, sorry, I'm not going to call it the Swamp Diva anymore. Yeah, David, I'm in Texas, Wascom, Texas. Oh, you're at the firehouse. He's a fireman. This guy right here, Chase Bryan, he's a fireman.
Oh.
Thank you for your service, Chase. You just like Skinner? Yeah, I tell you what, I'm probably going to gather up all the names that people suggested and just let people vote in the comment section, and that'll be kind of fun. That'll be the name of the knife. I got some real interesting wood here. This is a stabilized California maple. Hey there, Willow's Garden. She is from Tasmania. No, okay, wrong. I know where you're at. I think you're in Alabama. Yeah, and I know who you are now. I recognize you. I know your last name. Our last names are the same. And this is California redwood, also stabilized. A friend of mine from the Northwest sent me these, and I can't wait to put them on something really nice. Well, anyway, this is the Nessmuk. I don't know if it's coming out clear on your end, but it's looking pretty good on my end. And I have my laptop in the window of my shop. Wish I could turn you around. You're right in the windowsill, up on a box, because directly behind you in the kitchen of my house, I have a Wi-Fi booster, and got almost a full signal on my computer, full Wi-Fi signal. So it's gonna work, which is why I'm trying to set this camera up so I can leave my laptop in the windowsill and then move my camera around and do stuff in the shop. Good, nice and clear, huh? Hey, Andy, you're in the UK. Very interesting. I just love the internet. No, at no other time in history could you be friends with people from all over the world, you know? Well, I finished my gutters this morning. God, I am so glad. Very clear. Well, that's cool. I'm really glad. I guess that two things are probably happening. It's a work day, and it's a cooler day than the last 2 or 3 days. Have just been insanely hot, and the humidity has been nuts, man. 90% humidity, 100% humidity. So people are probably getting outside and doing stuff. Yeah, gutters. Geez, I'm glad they're done. I wish I could have afforded to gone with vinyl, because the vinyl, unless you're using one piece aluminum gutters, you know, when you got to piece them together, it looks kind of crappy. But they're a lot cheaper than the vinyl. I did vinyl on the end of my porch, and they look real nice, come out great. But I couldn't afford that much vinyl for the rest of my house, so I had to go with the aluminum, and that's done. And I'll look, you know, professional grade, but I'm not a professional. Yeah, and I have seam sealer in there, and if they leak, I'm okay with a little leak, just as long as it doesn't leak out the back end of the fascia, because I don't want it to rot. And I'm gonna put me. I'm gonna make a sign. Tater salad, Denmark. Yeah, isn't that something? This guy's from Denmark. Tater salad. I like that. I like tater salad too. I'm going to get a saw blade, a 10 or 12-inch saw blade, and I'm going to sand it down, and I'm going to spray paint it black. And then on the top, I'm going to put BC, and on the bottom, I'm going to put blades, and I'm going to hang it right there where these bandsaw blades are hanging up on the wall. I'm going to hang it right there. And then Billy and I, we tried putting this together. My hands are too shaky for this kind of work, so him and his dad are going to try it. Well, Willow's Garden, I did vinyl on my porch, but it was one long piece. So, hey, Dennis in Denmark. Denmark, tater salad does not sound like a Denmark name. Are you originally from Denmark, or maybe I'm just wrong? Maybe everybody eats tater salad the world over. Me working hard? No, Andy, not here. That doesn't happen here. Well, I was thinking of hey, Brian, good to see you, man. Brian's up in Boston, spelling error. He's up in Boston. Well, tater salad, you got to tell me, Dennis, how did you end up in Denmark? That's an interesting story. Can you tell me in 150 words or less? Are you just there working, or did you marry a Denmark girl? Hardest worker. Uh, yeah, I was really hoping I could get this camera set up because now that I've finished the gutter, I just finished them just probably 30 minutes ago, and the downspouts is what I did today, and I intended to come out here and grind this Nessmuk, but I'll do a live stream since I already had this live stream started. Oh, you're Danish? Okay. Okay, I'm confused. I thought you said you were American. Just like maybe I guess I misunderstood. Well, so anyway, I'll try to download this software for that camera tonight. It looked like it was going to take an hour or more, and I'd already started the live stream, and if people were hanging out, I didn't want to leave you hanging. Well, spelling error. Are you working right now, or today's Friday? Oh, that's right. It's you have a government job, so it's probably National Blueberry Waffle Day. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're nuts about. Hey, HNX. Holy crap! It's BC. Yeah, it's me. You're nuts about taters and the USA. Well, you have to come see us sometimes. I'm down in Texas, and we have had an incredible heat wave here. And now we're going to have, with the part of Texas that I'm in, we're going to get probably the west side of a tropical storm, which is why I'm glad I finally got my gutters up. They dry rot, huh? Wow. Guttering business for 40 years. Well, I tell you what, I only had, let's see, 18 and a half and then 16 on the other. No, yeah, it was about 16 on the other side. Yeah, and I wish I'd hired it out because one-piece seamless gutters look a whole lot better than patching every 10 feet. And then I had to put a downspout and then add 3 more feet to the end of that, so it's pretty ugly looking. It's not what I really wanted it to look like, but Lowe's only sells 10-foot sections. HNX, I believe you're in New York, upstate New York, aren't you? Adirondacks up that way? Or maybe I have that. It's hard to remember where folks are at. I always enjoy meeting people from other parts of the world and other parts of the country. That's why I like driving trucks so much when I was trucking for all them years. Just get to meet people all over the country and see different places. Okay. Ohio River down there. Okay. Well, so give you a little peek of the shop. Actually, I'll turn you around and show you. You're sitting in the windowsill. There's my tempering oven. There's my floor sweeper. Floor sweeper. He swept the floor.
Wait, what?
You're in charge of floor sweeping. Did I not tell you that? You've been promoted.
No.
Hey, I just gave him a title, head floor sweeper. No, I tell you what, them people have so made me mad. It'd be the 24th or 5th before I get the 800 grit. And it's such a dirty thing to do that to people. Let them order from you, take their money, and then you tell them, oh, it'll be 3 weeks before we get that. It's on back order. Well, thanks a lot. I could use it now. Free. I like free. I can afford free. Free fits it right in my budget. I have spent some money on, hell, just sandpaper. I bet you I spent $300 on sandpaper in the last couple of weeks getting all this is different grades of sandpaper for metal. And that over there is my wood sandpaper. Plus, and you got to have it too. When I quit making knives, I didn't quit making knives. I stopped while I had to do other things. I had already let myself run out on nearly everything. And I'm having to stock up, even gloves. I bought 25 pairs of these gloves the other day. Yeah, his dad is my friend, and he works in the tool sales business. So, you're working, huh? So you must be watching me on your phone, which is which makes my head really small on a phone. You don't get to enjoy the full splendor of this. Yeah, he's got a good job title. Yeah. Yeah, as a matter of fact, well, I don't know who all watches my videos, so I got some carbide drill bits that are really going to help out because here's the problem. When you drill, I don't know why this is. When you drill these 1/4-inch holes, you take a 1/4-inch pin, and I'll take the calipers. I'll caliper the drill bit. It'll say 1/4-inch. I'll caliper the pin. It'll say 1/4-inch. I'll drill the hole in. So he got me a drill bit that is slightly oversized, 026 instead of 025, which actually is a little. See, I got a little wiggle room in there, so he's going to get me a 0255. So that'll work. Yeah, it's knife making has sure been a learning process. I've enjoyed it, but it's really expensive. There's my steel. See them shelves right here? 1, 2, 3 shelves. That's steel, and just the little bit of steel I have on that is about $400 worth of steel, which is probably, if I don't make any mistakes, so probably a dozen knives, and I will make mistakes. It's not easy not making mistakes. Okay, Dennis, thanks for stopping in. Beautiful day out. When you're not out in the sun putting gutters up, it's a beautiful day. Sunny, blue sky, green grass, the trees are green. I really like it here. I actually like it here more than I liked it at my old place. I just had a nicer shop at my old place. Creative opportunities. Well, you got a point there because his dad, I'm making a knife for his dad, and it's a swamp rat, not this one. I've actually got to the point now where I'm going to make a sheath for it. It's that the handle's done. You want to get it for me? You know where it's at? It's in the leather shop. Yeah, it's on the desk. And bring your mom's knife too, because I got a sheath for hers too. No, it's in my leather shop on the desk, the front room there. Yeah, I screwed up that knife, and I even went so far as to hold the Swamp Diva, see if I can maybe salvage some of the steel out of it, And then I thought to myself, well, I think I may try a full grind, which is basically instead of grinding down, 7/8 of an inch, you full grind is you go all the way up to the spine with a grind. It's called a flat grind. A full flat grind. Humidity compared, same. I'm like a mile from the Louisiana line, maybe 2 miles. I'm in a little town called Waskom, Waskom, on Interstate 20, probably 2 miles from Interstate 20. and 2 miles maybe from the state line. So I'm only probably 50 miles from where I used to live in Louisiana. I'm still in swamp country and bayou country and humidity country. Well, anyway, so I did salvage. It was a learning experience. I was able to salvage that blade that I thought I had screwed up beyond help, and it turned out really well. I'm glad I took the plunge and tried to save it, because I learned something new. I learned how to do full flat grinds, and it come out really nice. And I'm actually going to polish it. I have sanded it up to 1,000 grit because I don't have 800. I went from 600 to 800. Hey, Jordan, life is good. Every day you wake up with a heartbeat and you can get up out of bed and enjoy life is a good day. Even making gutters, I'd rather be out there in the sun making gutters than be bedridden or not be able to get around. I think Billy got lost. I don't think he understood what. You can't find him? Okay, in the front bedroom there, on the desk, in the corner. If you can't find him, that's all right. It's not that big a deal. It's a tiny little room. Time is 10:06 here. Okay, Wheatree. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Really, for sure. Yeah, the dirt map. There we go. Hey, found him. Let me see how close I can get this. This is walnut liners. Walnut liners, and the wood is called pink ivory. And the pins, Billy says they look like a snowflake. And the blade, I will put it on a buffer, and it'll look like chrome when I'm done with it. And that's for his dad. And this one is for his mom. And the wood is called Padock. The Nessmuk is right here. I've got the handles glued up, and today I'm going to be sanding these handles. Before the day is out, I may be able to put the first coat of True Oil on them. If you do go to the house, oh, never mind. I was going to have you get me some batteries for my thing here.
I can't even see where the red dot is.
Yeah. Huh. 90 degrees is what that thing says. It's pretty warm, but I got 2 fans blowing in here, so not too bad. Plus, I have an AC. I got the fans on because I intended to grind on this Nessmuk, and I don't want the air conditioner to suck the sawdust up. But as soon as I get done grinding on this Nessmuk, the air conditioner's going on. Thanks, Jordan. Well, y'all, I wished I had downloaded. I didn't know this thing had to have software. This camera here had to have software. This is a really good camera. It's real clear. Yeah, thanks, Willow's Garden. You know, I got a real selection of wood. I've come across some real nice wood, and probably I got about 20 more knives worth of nice wood, and then I'm gonna have to start searching again. But I think I'm gonna call it a day here. I intended to set this big camera up and show myself grinding. That is the last of the Padock right there.
Yeah, and
Yep.
some of it got put on my mom's house.
Yep. So I got 2 more probably 2 more of these knives left for Kadak. That's all right. Or a big knife handle made out of Kadak. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. And thanks for stopping in. And next time I'll have my camera software downloaded for this so I can do some work in here and you can follow me around with a camera.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for stopping by. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow for the Saturday thing. Bye.